What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life and TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Ready to Love. This is season 4, episode 6. Try something new. Y'all, I'm so glad that they did not put an episode on last week. I think I needed a break from this show, and coming back this particular episode, I think I still need another break from this show. I am late putting this up because I didn't give a doggone about anything that was going on. This is probably not going to be a full recap. It's probably just going to be some highlights about what happened on the show. The person that got sent home, very well deserved. Very well deserved. The other person that was in the hot seat, very well deserved. Matter of fact, majority of the cast should go home. Majority of the cast should go home. So this particular week, the ladies are in control. Tommy let them know, I need y'all to not date your number one. Whoever's your first thought at night, the one you think about, the one you can see yourself with, don't go out with them this week. Try something new, okay? So the ladies are tasked to find someone new. I think I'm gonna start with Alexis. I don't even know if she was the first one, but I'm gonna start with her. Alexis decided to go out with dang it, Ron. Because apparently AJ is her number one. Ron is not. However, Alexis want everybody to think that she number one. Am I your number one? Tell me I'm your number one. Are you my number one? Am I your number one? Are you the number one? Am I your number one? Who your number one? Am I your number one? Everybody on this show is so fixated on whether or not they somebody's number one. Every single one of these women and men on this show are looking at this like this is a competition. It's not a game show. It's a reality TV show, and we're dating. But dating is not a game. Relationships are not a game. That's what's wrong with half of these people with these doggone relationships in the first place. Y'all go into this with the mindset that I'm winning something. I'm playing a game. I got to beat out the next person. And that's where Alexis is at. I like Alexis' upfrontness. I like the fact that she come in and saying, this is what I want. This is what I expect from you. I appreciate that. But this whole, am I your number one? 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 Get over it. Are y'all freaking serious right now? Y'all too fucking grown for that shit. Y'all too fucking grown. Oh. So I was kind of disappointed that she even went out with Ron. Because from what I'm seeing, Ron is her number one. She keeps saying how she's not really feeling AJ. AJ, something wrong with this, something wrong with that. So how was Ron not your girl? You just wanted to be seen on TV with him. She was like, I talk to him on the phone all the time. If he's the one that you talk to on the phone all the time, the one that you call up in the middle of the night when you just like feeling a little lonely, want to get some sex me time over the text messages. If Ron is the one that's doing it for you, then he should not have been the one you went on this date with. You should have picked some random like everybody else did. And the reason why everybody else picked a random is because they don't like nobody there. And don't nobody like them. This is one of the first shows that I've seen that people have not genuinely formed attachments to multiple people. They claiming they are, but these people don't like these people for real. Not at all. But half of the people that went on dates today that we saw was all like, I can't believe you asked me on a date. We ain't never had a chance to sit down and talk before. Now, I appreciate that because one time he said go on a date with somebody who's the least expected on your mind. Or that's what I thought they would have did. But we didn't see Alexis do that. She went on a date with Ron. They just confirmed again that she his number one. The whole date was talking about Flower Girl. I need to make sure because she told me that she was your number one. And Flower Girl in the confessional saying, I know Ron keeps saying Alexis is number one, but I feel like I'm his number one. I don't care what his mouth say. Y'all ignorant as fuck. As fuck to me. Oh my gosh. So Amber and Ron went on a date. Not Amber and Ron. Alexis and Ron went on a date. If I've been saying Amber, I apologize. Amber decides to go on a date with AJ. Now, I don't see it for AJ, y'all. Everybody's like, oh, he's tall, dark, and handsome, got a beard, he's bald. He's a clown to me. He's a clown. There is not even anything attractive in him to me than his skin tone. his skin tone is attractive. I do like tall guys. Okay, his skin tone and his tallness. But other than that, nah. I don't find his face attractive. I don't find his physique attractive. I don't find his what they think is swag attractive. Not at all. He's a cornball. A cheap cornball at that. And I'm mixing the A girls up. Amber, I love her forwardness. I love her directness. She gets to the point and saying, look here, you come off as arrogant. So I have never shown interest in you for that reason. And then you seem to be like one of those dudes that want us to chase you. No, I'm the prize here. If you like express interest, then I'm surely gonna accommodate and I will come back. I'm not gonna be making like, you chasing me down the street and I'm running. If you express interest, then I'm gonna make sure that I at least see what you're talking about. I'm not that type of person, but no, I'm not gonna chase you. That's not what I'm gonna do. He's like, I come off as arrogant. You do. He said, I know people take confidence as arrogance. What you confident about? There's nothing for you to be confident about. Bring your voice down, sir. Bring your voice down. Lower your fucking voice. You don't have the confidence. You confidence of what? Man, there was a tweet. Oh my God, I wish I had that tweet. This dude, he said that AJ is confident about stuff that he don't have receipts for. Something along those lines, but that's pretty much what it is. Kyra thinks that AJ and her are equivalent in a business sense. You're a freaking lawyer, ma. He's a music producer, a broke ass music producer. You about your business, about your money, okay? They had another date and she thought that other date was good and, keep allowing him to explain why he's such a cheap ass and she's so understanding. I think Kyra's horny. That plain and simple. I think Kyra's just horny. And maybe Kyra wanted to smash him on the first time, but since he, didn't bring his wallet, she got offended, so she closed her legs to him. But now she's like, well, maybe, maybe. Because ain't nothing appealing about him. Nothing. There's no business savvy that he has as equivalent to you being a lawyer, unless you a slum-bucket lawyer, which I don't think that you are. You seem to have a head on your shoulders, girl. But you ain't having a head on your shoulders about AJ. Everybody else on this show sees AJ as a clown. Even Alexis, because she want to be with Ron, is now saying that AJ is at her bottom. I'm going to tell you, this is what I feel about Alexis. Alexis is put on this show to stir the shit. She's friends of the show. I don't know why I picked that up. When I gathered it, her and Tommy are cooler than a fan. Tommy must have had a relation with her former ex-husband, pastor, or something like that. They might have went to his church, something along those lines. But him and Alexis know each other very, 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 very well, in my opinion. And she is put on this show to use her directness to stir shit up, to mix things up a little bit. Now, of all the people that she wants to be, of the number one, I'm thinking that she wants to be, she's more in line with Ron, her being a former first lady and him being a funeral director. She likes to go, where the money reside. Where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside. That's where Alexis wants to do. And since Ron is a funeral director, that's, don't go get your money, girl. That's almost pretty much what that is. Amber also went on a date with somebody else. Amber went on 2 dates. Damn, I can't remember who the second date was. Maybe it's because it wasn't that important. When it all get down to it, Amber want Chris. I think Amber and Chris is the best match of all the people on this show. I think Amber is trying out these other people just because Tommy said we need to try other people. She has absolutely no interest in them. And even though she did allow AJ to give her a peck on the cheek, it wasn't a full face. She felt guilty about that. Her and Chris have already bonded. They have a relationship. Sometimes you get into a relationship with a guy and y'all haven't committed, but if you look at another guy somewhere, you feel ashamed, like you already cheating on him. That's how Amber feel when it comes to AJ. He kissed her on the cheek. I know he was trying to be flirtatious and trying to like. He does not listen to these women when they speak. Kyra said this to him. I don't know how she let it go over her head, because she started off on a good point when she sat down with AJ and said, "When I talk to you, it's like we can't have a serious conversation. I will start off telling you exactly what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling." He kind of acts like Brian did in the last episode. Said Brian was more of a cornball. Brian was cornball to the second power. You know what I'm saying? He's just cornball status, but he doesn't listen when people talk to him. And when things get too real, too deep, he tries to make light of the situation by flirting with you. So you can... yeah, so she can do all that, which is exactly what she did. Exactly what she did. He doesn't know how to hold a conversation that's not surface level. When, like I said, when shit hit the fan, he like, "I'll flirt with you, throw you off." I don't like AJ. Who the heck did Amber else go out with? Damn, I can't think of who else she went out with. Anyway, Jason and Liz. Liz thinks she really likes Jason. They had a nice, I like their little date. They went around on one of those eyes. I see every major city in the United States is now getting those big carnival. They call it the Orlando Eye here. I don't know what they call it in St. Louis. They just put one there. London got the London Eye. You know, everybody getting those doggone things. The things take 15 minutes to go all the way around. And then while we're on this, you know, this little 15-minute run of the mill, you know, Jason is flirting, they connecting, they talking about celibacy, and Jason was saying how much he would respect her celibacy. I saw in the comments section on Twitter that people was like, Jason ain't gonna respect that. He know he want to tap that. Jason does not want to tap that. I'm gonna put it out here. I said it initially in the original video on the cast special. Jason is not that into women. He may like women, but he not that into women. Jason is drawing his attention toward Liz as well because of the show casting asked him to. That's what it is. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? He'll hit it if she let him. But no, Jason's not that into women. He is just not. You can't make me believe it. Anywho, you know, no, he kissed her a couple times. She kissed him back a few times. You know, I don't see it there. It was like me watching him kiss his auntie. You know, you had the old perverted auntie to come over with the doggone butterscotch candy in her mouth or peppermint in her mouth, and she'd be like, "Come here, give me a hug, give me a kiss," and then she hug you all up, but then she move her kiss from the jaw all over to your mouth. I seen people on TV do that to their boy. No, that's the type of auntie. That's what I see. Liz is a very attractive woman, but when I see them together, no. It's like, why? And they only have a 4-year age difference, but no. Jason don't like her for real. Not for real. Speaking of not liking for real, Chris, Flower Girl, and KG Smooth, Blue, decided to go on a date together. And KG Smooth was like, I done tried to have a conversation with her. You know, on previous occasions, she blow me off. She seemed dismissive. She don't seem attentive. And all of a sudden, we here on a date. He was like, let's be honest. You 70-30 like me. 70% of you don't really want to be here, and 30% of you is like, maybe. She's like, I can't stand her facial expressions. They irk my soul. Another thing that irks my soul about Flower Girl, Chrysanthemum, or whatever the hell her name is this motherfucker here. My mama wanted to have an Italian baby, so that's what created me. My mama wanted to have it. So you say your mama was just so fucking colorist her damn self too that she just not proud that she had to go out and make a mixed baby, and here you are. And my mama needed an Italian baby. She wanted to bring home something from Italy, so she brought home me. I don't want to talk about your mama, but you making your mama seem shallow. You making your mama seem shallow. My mama had to have an Italian baby. I hate to hear that when I hear sisters out here like, I want to date a white dude. I want to date an Italian dude. I want to date this, that, because they want my baby to have pretty hair. I want my baby to have light skin. Shut the fuck up. That she gets on my damn nerves. Chris, KG Smooth, Blue, she don't like you at all. It ain't no 70-30. She don't like you at all. The only reason why she's sitting down talking to you as well is because the show making her do it. Because KG Smooth was given a second chance to love to come back on her and find somebody new. And again, only one person on the whole show is interested in him, which is Amber. And they trying to make it seem like he is evolving relationship-wise and not spending all his time on one particular person. They trying to make it seem like, he's this smooth ladies man. He may have been a ladies man in his own mind before he came on this show, but Chris, people ain't just that into you. You know what I'm saying? You a nice dude. You seem to be a good dude. You have a vibe about you. You have an energy about you that is very attractive to people. And people love your voice. They love that old, quiet storm conversation that you give them. They don't even know what the fuck you saying. Just listen to you talk, though. It's like, hey, I'm saying... But without a doubt, this chick ain't into you, but not even 70-30. You got the numbers wrong. Maybe 99-1. She's 99% don't like you, 1% only fooling with you because you was on the show before and the show making her do it. Move on, which Chris is going to do. We not going to see this again. Amber and AJ, we not going to see that again. Another conversation that was had. Vernicia. I know who else Amber went out with. I'm going to come back to it. Vernicia went out with Dietrich. Again, another conversation that would have never happened if the show didn't make them do it. They both sat there and said, I'm surprised that we even talking right now. I'm surprised we're here together. And I'm surprised too because Dietrich said he don't like thick women. That was the main thing he focused on in his casting special. I've talked about that thoroughly. The fact that his old bum ass said he didn't like the thick women. Like him and Troy, that was the two. I don't like thick women. I'm going to give it a chance. He want a woman that want to have babies and drop babies for him. And Bernice ain't finna drop no more kids. She done. She done. There is not a single solitary person on this show that was interested in Dietrich. None. Andrea, that left, she ain't like him. Stacy, that left, she ain't like him. Ida, that left, she ain't like him. And let's be honest, Tressa didn't like him either. Why is Dietrich lasted this long? It's because some other guy has pissed him off more. And that's why Dietrich ain't gone home. Troy pissed him off more. That's why Dietrich ain't gone home. There's not a single soul on this show that is interested in you. None. Okay. None. Paw. And not a single viewer either. You know how you be the viewers, you be watching Twitter, watching Instagram, and we be in the comments section and hashtagging back at each other, talking about, oh, he fine, oh, he sound good, oh, I like it, I like that he said that. Not a single solitary soul, not even my grandmama's best friend, because my grandmama passed on, but not even my grandmama's best friend said that Dietrich is fine, not Paw. Said Dietrich is interested, not Paw. He could even have a good conversation in the fucking spice shop with Tressa. Something that he's supposed to be passionate about. He's a chef. I ain't learned shit. I thought I was going to learn a recipe or something. Take her to a cooking class or something. Nothing. Take him to buy some damn spices that he didn't even want to talk about. Y'all, Shoe Fly don't bother me. Shoe Fly don't bother me. Who we didn't see? We didn't see David. I guess that David didn't like nobody, or they just didn't. His date must not have been interested enough. Liz is into David. Liz is the type of person that David needs. I said that before. She wants to be a submissive woman. He wants a submissive wife. They both have this religious background that is linking with one another. He don't want to have sex before marriage. She don't want to have sex before marriage. But they both are the type of person that if I like you, you like me. Check yes, no, or maybe. And he checked yes and she checked yes. They'll get proposed to in a week and get married the next, just so they can have sex. That's what I see from Liz and from David. That's what I'm picking up from them. Okay, so who are the people we got left? We didn't see David. It wasn't worth it anyway. Amber went on a date with Joel. Now, Joel's your digs gets on my nerves. Okay, it does. Your digs gets on my nerves normally. I know that's a Nolans thing. But what I love about Joel Same thing I liked about Hollywood. I'm gonna tell you, Hollywood from Put a Ring on It. I still think they're relatives. Is the sound of that New Orleans accent. Man, just him talking to Amber, I don't even know what they talked about. I did like their chemistry though. They seemed to they had a way about each other that was comfortable. I still didn't see it going past maybe flirtation, maybe a couple dates. I didn't see any that they were going to connect past that. But the sound of his voice. The sound of his voice when she said, do you want to get married? Something like that. He's like, of course I do, baby. I heard panties dropping all over Twitter. It was like splash, 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 splash. Motherfuckers was going to put on panties just so they could drop them. Ones that don't wear them, they was putting on panties just so they could drop them for Joel when he said, of course I do, baby. That baby just took everybody out. And I was like, who said that? Who said that? Because I don't even like Joel. Not like that. I don't find him, appealing to the point that I was like, I can smash. He can get it. He can hit it. I don't see him like that. But that New Orleans, that boy, if he was one of them dudes back in the day, y'all ever have phone boyfriends? I had a lot of phone boyfriends. Somebody dialed the wrong number, and then they be like, oh, my bad. But who are you? Your voice sound good. Never been Joel. He would have got me. I would have been his phone girlfriend. I'm telling you, just for the sound that, baby, that shit is sexy as hell. I'm gonna have to go find me in New Orleans, man. The New Orleans people say Nolans too. We be saying it, and y'all might be like, bitch, don't say Nolans like that. That voice. Oh, Joel was dropping panties all around. I tell you, I don't know what the fuck he said. I don't know nothing about what he said, but just the fact that he speaks in that thick ass New Orleans accent, baby, can you keep him another week? You can keep him another week. He gonna end up with Vernisha. It ain't gonna last, but he'll end up with Vernisha. I just told you I think that they are a match mismatch. It seems like they could be good for each other, but she's too serious for him, and he would have to tone down the person that he is. He makes a lot. Like I said, I thought he was gonna be the person that makes a lot of comparisons to his ex-wife. He did that a lot with Amber in their little their meet up too. She could see herself going out with him again, but again, she into Chris. All eyes on Chris. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who we got left. We got Dietrich, AJ, Jason, Joel, and David. It's 5 guys left, right? Any other guy? Am I missing another guy? Y'all let me know in the comment section if I'm missing another guy. David is the one we did not see on a date. Women: Kyra, Amber, Alexis, Flower Girl. I'm missing a woman. Liz. Is it just 10 and 10 now? Okay, anyway. Dietrich was getting on everybody's nerves. AJ had moved down to the bottom of everybody's list. I agreed. I think Jason, if they had to put a third person down there, Jason would be down there too. Kyra likes Jason and Kyra likes AJ. I'm not sure what Kyra's type. She said Jason is her type. I don't see it. It's Jason. She said Jason is her type. So she's trying to move away from her type, which is why she ended up going on a date with AJ. Jason is her number 1. But he was in trouble. AJ was. AJ was in trouble. They sat down with him and told him, like, this is what we see and this is what the ladies see. I was like, he seen as arrogant and he seemed as not a good communicator. He going. But Dietrich need to be the one to go. Because nobody likes him. Nobody knows. Nobody liked Dietrich. Nobody. From the beginning, there has not been one connection. If there has been, they have not shown that to us. But I don't see it from anybody. Nobody. So Dietrich went home. See you later. Bye. Deuces. That's the end of the recap review. That was it. Y'all didn't miss nothing. It was such a boring damn episode. All the women. Are you my number one? Am I your number one? Am I your number one? Am I your number one? I just didn't know if I'm your number one. That's all this was. That and your love language. This your love language. My love language. Y'all have, boy, y'all swear, y'all pick up on terminology and y'all run with that. If I was a drinking person, and I would have been drunk just by how many times they said number one in love language in last episode. Annoying. Moving on. We're going to move on to next week, I guess. I guess I'll be on time. I'm going to watch Friday Night and live tweet like I normally do. Child, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Leave your comments down in the comment section whether we agree or disagree. It's whatever. Peace.